Hello YouTube. Today I got my Deadpool premium format. Uh, I'm late when I got this because I pre-ordered it before, but I canceled it. The reason I canceled it because I prefer museum pose and it's all over the place. And I wasn't sure I'm gonna buy it. I just hold it and waited to decide and wait for other Deadpool arrives. And the main reason I bought this because they delayed my Iron Studios The Punisher. So I just bought this one. I was thinking if I'm gonna buy this one or the red version. And I bought this one because they're the same price and I get points in Sideshow. This is not the exclusive. I don't care about the exclusive because either way I'm gonna display it with this one. I don't want it to be a too comedian, at least 20% comedian and 80% serious. So I love the bullet. Shit, really good. I prefer museum than action pose. This one is all over the place. It takes a deep space and wide. See from left to right. I underestimated this one, this rocket. If you display it like this one is gonna be straight. It only takes 15 inches wide. But where I'm sitting, I can see it like that, like the face, the hand is covering the face, so I displayed it like this. I didn't want it to take this much space, but I'm gonna change it. I'm gonna put it here. This one I'm gonna change the place. I'm gonna put a Juggernaut, the future Juggernaut here. So it's really good. There is a few issues, but like it's almost looks like dusty, like grayish. It doesn't show here in the video, but here is like dusty, here is faded, almost faded, but it's no use to call Sideshow. They will say it's hand painted and it's supposed to be weathered. But here the base looks very dusty, right? Like this one here. I don't know if this one removes. No, this one. Nope. Yeah, like example. This one. Let me focus. Here it looks almost dusty, but here it's fine. See how clean? And look at here. It's almost dusty. Maybe in the factory when they put it like that, the dust stuck on top on the paint and stuck to the paint. So underneath it's perfect, clean. The top it's a little dusty. This one looks perfect. This fire looks clean, vivid, nothing wrong with it, but the rest, this one, all of it. And I like how they painted there's a red paint. It's supposed to be like a reflection, the light from the bomb here too. Even on this cement here, it's supposed to be like an explosion, firelight. The gun looks really good, very clean, highly detailed, but I wish they put like the same fire sparks from these holes, like become more detailed, because it doesn't make any sense only here. So I wish they put here too, like small ones. The pouches looks really good, stitches, everything. And I believe it was separated, this was add-on, like a kit. That's why the paint job is, there is no bleeding, because all of them painted separately and then they put it on. And I wish they put like smoke here instead of this one, because it's so clean and so smooth. It doesn't make any sense, because the fire, it starts here from the rocket, and I wish they made it like a smoky white smoke. I'm being a nitpick because it looks really good. And yeah, the face, I wish it's more emotional, like have more emotion here. This eyes, I want it to be bigger than this one, because he's aiming. Because, you know, Deadpool always, you can see his reaction on his face, and this one is a little serious, but a little like this one. This one's perfect. This face. So the gun looks great. I wish it's a Desert Eagle, but it's fine. It's getting better and better every time I see it. Not the first time I opened it, but like unbox it, but it's getting better and better. Super dynamic. Yeah, the future XM line, some of them dynamic, some of them not. I don't know why. Doesn't fit together if you have some of them museum pose and some of them dynamic, like Rogue and X23. They're dynamic, but Emma Frost and that she-male, who what's her name, Psylocke, yeah, they are museum pose. So now I'm gonna compare it with this one. Yeah, okay, so I forgot one thing, that this one, look, he's really big. Like, I was surprised how big he is. It's almost same size as Cable, and Cable, he's supposed to be like 6'8" if he's in real life, and he is huge, like the depth. So comparing to this one, to be honest, I prefer this one, just because it's closer than the comic book, and what else, because the musculature, this one looks realistic, like the muscles, what is supposed to look like underneath the suit, but this one is exaggerated, like a comic book. They can make it more stretchy, like a tight fit, and I prefer like fully sculpted, but these are leather, that's why it looks real. The face is definitely better. The motion, the eyes, the creases on the mask, the detail on the face looks way more detailed than this one. This one's more simple. This one is highly detailed, even though this one is comic book. And I prefer museum than dynamic. It takes way less space. So if I knew that this one is better, I will buy this one, the red one. But I pulled the trigger, so that's it. This one I sold it. I sold 17 of my statue. My friend bought them all. He's taking it one every month. So it's not taking it all at the same time, so this one stays for a while. I like the shading on it way better, but because it's the gray one, the gray X-Force version. The red one, it's not shaded like this one. It's a lighted shade, same shading as this one. So I wish I had the red one so I can compare it to this one, but this one's the gray one. So I'm gonna show you from the distance how it looks. So the same size. I measured the head. The heads are the same size. The body, this one is bigger, thicker. the musculature, this one's better. The shading, I can't compare it because this one is the gray one. This one holds 2 swords, this one 1 sword and 1 gun, but I wish he holds the gun, one of them, out of his sheath, because there's another gun there. So that gun, I wish it's empty, only the sheath, and the holster is there is no gun, only holster, and here the gun. This gun, the same one, here, right here. Makes more sense because, yeah, that's just an opinion. So it's overall very good. I wish the paint job is better because it's 70% from the prototype. Prototype's way better. It's matte, it's clean. This one is little glossy, little dusty, little more weathered. But overall, it's a good piece. So thank you for watching. I wish I can help you to decide. I prefer if you like museum, easy choice. If you like dynamic, easy choice. So there is no comparison. If you prefer museum, buy the red version. If you like this one, buy this one. They're both same price. On eBay, it's expensive, almost $1,000. This one with the shipping, $800 and something. I bought this one $800 and something. So the shipment's really high. So thank you for watching.